What if fear can spread like a virus, turning rumors into reality overnight? Paranoia Agent shows us exactly that. Behind Little Slugger's bent bat is a chilling truth about how fear infects us all, and today it spreads faster than ever. Let's break down how this enemy predicted our age of viral panic, collective anxiety, and the monsters we create together. In Paranoia Agent, fear starts small with Tsukiko Sagi's lie. She's under intense pressure to create another hit character like Moromi, and when she feels cornered, she invents Little Slugger. At first, it is just her excuse, an invisible savior who attacks her so she doesn't have to face her own failure and go back to work. That fear doesn't stay locked in her mind for long. The rumor spreads fast, almost immediately. Suddenly, more people claim that they've seen this Little Slugger, or worse, have been attacked by him. The lie becomes real because people want it to be real. It is easier to blame a boy with a bent bat than face the shame or stress or guilt from society about work-related issues. This is how fear works. It offers people an escape from responsibility, but it also becomes a weapon, one where people use it on themselves and each other. In Paranoia Agent, fear strikes when people are at their weakest, but also gives them an excuse not to face the truth and avoid responsibility. Once Little Slugger enters the public's imagination, he spreads like a rumor that will not die. The detective searching for him cannot pin him down because he really isn't a normal criminal, or exists at all for that matter of fact. He's an idea that grows with gossip, news reports, and shared anxiety amongst civilians, customers, neighborhoods, and gossip. Each victim feeds the legend and makes him feel more real than the last victim. The media covers him endlessly, which only makes the panic worse and worsens the fear amongst the civilians in the neighborhood. This mirrors exactly how fear spreads today through social media, endless headlines, and viral stories of fear and death. One person's fear infects the next person, and so continues the cycle. Pretty soon, nobody remembers how the panic started, but everyone feels trapped in it and has no other option, or feels like they have no other option but to act on it. The real threat is not Little Slugger himself, it's actually how fear moves throughout people's minds. Satoshi Kon shows us that fear is not just an emotion, it's a virus. It jumps from person to person until it shapes how people act and think accordingly to that fear. Once it's out there, it's almost impossible to contain. And that's why it's always important to make sure to take a break, to make sure to be able to pause for a moment and relax and breathe, to make sure you have your loved ones close to you and reassure them and have them reassure you that everything will be okay, and that no matter what, family is first. It's always important to reassure yourself as well. What makes Paranoia Agent so haunting is that how real it feels today. We live in a world where fear can spread worldwide in seconds, one tweet or viral video, and that's it. Panic ensues. People panic over rumors, fake news, and headlines that travel faster than the truth itself. We have seen it in social movements, public scares, and conspiracy theories alike. Satoshi Kon saw this coming and turned it into a story that still feels fresh when you go back to see it. He shows us that fear is not just on the inside of us. Pause. It becomes reality when everyone else believes it as well. In the anime, the city begins to fall apart under the collective panic and fear and denial. Reality bends because people feed the rumor instead of facing their problems and figuring out a solution. The real monster is not Little Slugger itself, it's the fear people keep alive. This is the true power of Paranoia Agent. It shows us that fear spreads when we share it without thinking. And once we believe in our own monsters, they can control us completely. So the next time you feel fear spreading around you and through your community, remember Paranoia Agent. Remember the lesson it's taught us and what the message is about. This anime is not just about a boy with a bat. It is about how we create our own monsters when we let fear take control of us. Little Slugger lives on because people keep him alive through rumors, gossip, and panic. It's what feeds him and makes him even more powerful than before. The more people believe, the stronger he gets. That is the very warning Satoshi Kon left us. If we do not face our problems and reunite as a community and become one, we give fear the power to shape our reality and break us apart. So ask yourself, are you feeding your own Little Slugger, or are you shutting him down? Because maybe, just maybe, the real terror isn't out there in the shadow. Maybe it's been growing inside of you all along. Every lie you tell yourself, every fear you bury, heavy truth you refuse to face. And when the lights go out, and when the city sleeps, when the world is all too quiet to drown out what's been clawing at you inside of your mind, will you be strong enough to fight them? Because when fear comes knocking, you won't have time to run.